Leo Cloutier is brought to you by Posterfix.
This is Leo Cloutier with Malice to an End. We're here at the fabulous and elegant Mount Washington Hotel in Bretton, New Hampshire today, and it's indeed a pleasure to have as our special guest one of the greatest players ever to swing a racket, a tennis racket. And I'd like to welcome to our show at this time from Australia, Rod Laver. Welcome, Rod.
Thank you, Leo.
Well, Rod, it certainly is a pleasure to have you as our guest here today. It's not too often that we have such a distinguished member of the tennis world. Rod, what was the most recent tournament in which you participated?
Well, I've just come back from a Dublin tournament, which was played immediately after the Wimbledon tournament about 2 weeks ago. So I had mixed emotions at Wimbledon, but the tournament itself was a great success. John Newcombe won the tournament.
Oh, yeah.
And I lost to Roger Taylor in the quarterfinals, having not played my best tennis, but still you have ups and downs, and this happened to be one of my worst matches that I've played all year, so I'm not complaining.
Like any other sport, Rod, tennis players have their good days and their bad days.
Certainly do. Everybody's human, which it's nice to know. Even when you're playing someone that is supposedly in the top flight, and you have an easier match than expected, it's a welcome relief.
There's no doubt about that. Roy, what are the requisites to become an outstanding tennis player like yourself?
Well, I think it's dedication to start with. You have to be able to enjoy playing the game and enjoy the strenuous practice that goes along with perfection on a tennis court. I've played since I was about 8 years old and have continued enjoying the game, and I think this is the reason that improvement comes. You have willing practice and it's enjoyable to work. Plus the experience that you get traveling around, I think, is a great part of getting to the top.
Rod, how long have you been playing tennis?
Since I was 8 years of age.
And how old are you now?
I'm 31 right now.
When does a tennis player reach his peak, right?
Well, I think it's very difficult to tell. Different people have different ideas about that. I think it's probably between 27 and 33, 34, I think, is where you play your best tennis. I think physically you're stronger than at any other stage.
Roy, you've participated on many Davis Cup team from Australia. How many?
I've competed about 6 years now as Davis Cup team members, and I've not played since 1963 because of myself turning professional. This has been a problem which maybe one year will be overcome if they vote Open Davis Cup back in. They've got open tennis now, which is a great thing. So the next step is to continue with the Open program, with tennis, with Davis Cup.
Thank you, Rod. This was an interview with Rod Laver, the great tennis star from Australia, who is the tennis director at the Mount Washington Hotel in Bretton, New Hampshire. And this brings us to the end with Malice to an End for today. Until tomorrow at the same time, Leo Cloutier, good day.
To learn more about Leo Cloutier's sports world, go to leocloutier.com. Leo Cloutier is brought to you by Posterfix, where we bring your vintage posters back to life.